Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Tickle here. So today, and I am late and I apologize for that, but we are celebrating Pentatonix 15-year anniversary. Yay! Woo! Yeah, their anniversary, well, they celebrate their anniversary on June 4th, because they sang their first song together on June 4th, 2011. Woo! Now, I didn't discover them until later on in 2011 on the sing-off, so I cannot believe it has been 15 years. I've been a day one, a stand from the sing-off, so I consider that day one. I've been rocking with them since they first got together and have not stopped. I knew they were going to be as big as they were. I 100% believe that my family was sick of me, okay? I'm sure all my Facebook friends was too, because I was, everything they dropped, everything they did, I was there, I was sharing it, I was traveling to acapella festivals just to see them do their concerts there or perform and just interact with them. Once they, started getting big, we just, I was doing Penta parties. I made so many friends, fellow Pentaholic friends. I was so into it. I'm still into them, but I was so into it that I was going, the fans, other Pentaholics put together Pentacon, basically a convention for us Pentaholics. And they put that together. I even went to those. All of them. We only had two so far, but I went to those too. My husband was like, "You really?" And I mean, flying to another state, hotel, all that, and I signed up as a volunteer as well. So it was awesome. And what was so great about the Pentacons was that we held them in Texas because that's where the trio was from. And they showed up. We had a panel for the parents, like a Penta panel. We got everything we did for Pentatonix. They had Penta in front of it. When we had Penta parties on Facebook, to calling the parents Penta parents, so there was a Penta parent panel, and the parents and siblings of the members actually came, gave us their almost at least half their day in Texas, in Dallas, because that's where Pentacon was, and they would come and sit at a panel and let us ask all kind of questions. For the most part, we kept it appropriate. If it wasn't appropriate, they wouldn't answer. Simple as that. But they would come. Let us take pictures with them. I mean, they were so giving of their time. Like the first one, it was the parents, and I think Scott's sister came. I'm not sure. But the second one. And the second one was when Matt was part of the group. And he came. Matt was in the look. They were out playing games. Scott and his whole family, and his fiance Mark at the time. Was they engaged then? I don't know, his boyfriend at the time. So Mark, who's his husband now. But they all came. They came in deep. I mean, Scott's whole family, and I mean parents, his siblings spouses, their kids, him and Mark, they all came. And then kind of find, and meanwhile, Kevin's sister was there. I think she was there the whole Pentacon, and it was a 3-4 day thing. It was just all wrapped up in one. But even his sister came. She was doing, in the lobby, we was just sitting around with her. She was on her little guitar doing church stuff, and we just all around singing with her. It was, it was fabulous. It was fabulous. But they gave us so much of their time. And then the members, like I said, also came. Not all of them. Scott came to both because he happened to be visiting. But the second one, there was a concert. They was actually doing. We worked. The committee, the Pentagon committee, did that right because they were on tour in the U.S. and they were doing Dallas, and so they scheduled Pentagon to be around that. So like the first or second day, or maybe the day before Pentagon was supposed to start, that was when the concert was. So we just came in for the concert and that. We had special shirts, like, saying that we're here for Pentagon and the concert, so that Pentatonix would know. And you can see us, we was all deep. We was deep up in that concert, okay? But it was just like it was so warm and welcoming and just lovely, and a place, a safe space where everybody, all the Pentaholics could talk about it was just all PTX the entire 3 days that you was there. We was playing games. There was prizes and awards. We had dance parties. The bar inside the hotel had drinks for each member's name, and it was just like, I don't even think I left the hotel because there was just so many different activities and events, and a merch area in one of the ballrooms, and just tables and people. I mean, it was just we had a workout. In the morning, there was a workout for the people who wanted to work out. 2 Pentatonix songs, and doing that workout. I remember that one lady did a workout for using Havana. That workout was banging. We was all out there like it was tight. It was tight. It was tight, and I just all these things I like, and I got to meet like in the early years in 2012 they had. I'm sure I mentioned this before, but they had Lollapalooza or Acapalooza in Boston, and so some of us went, like I said, and I got to meet up with a lot of fellow Pentaholics that I met on Facebook, obviously through the Penta parties and stuff, and I finally got to meet them in person. We hung out. Scott's mom was there, but she came early, and so she didn't have nothing to do. She would just be by herself while they were doing sound check and all that. So she met up with us, and it was my first time eating at Cheesecake Factory, and I think it was Cheesecake Factory or Cracker Barrel, one of them C's. But she met us there, and she's sitting in the middle, like it was a big round table, because there might have been, I want to say, there had at least been almost 15 of us, and so she's sitting in the center, and we're all sitting, around her, just asking her questions and stuff. And again, if it was something she didn't want to answer, she didn't, but otherwise she was talking about how Scott was as a child and how she's amazed by all the attention they're getting, and, and all that stuff. And we had a nice meal, and we kept her company so she wouldn't be by herself wandering Boston while they was in, sound check. But then, so I got to meet her, Mrs. Swing, Connie, and then later on we were at the it was at the Boston University's University Stadium. So we were there. I forgot what it's called. Fenway? No, I don't know. I forgot what it was called. But we were out there, and then Avi, his whole family, Grandma Kaplan, Mrs. Kaplan, she was the matriarch, so she was so short and stuff. But I had met her, me and my sister and a few other of the group had met her a few months previous, at the beginning of 2012 at the Sing Strong Acapella Festival, where Matt also met Pentatonix for the first time, and he was with his high school. So the fact that it's all full circle, the fact that he ended up becoming a member of Pentatonix years later is just crazy. But we met them initially at the Sing Strong Festival, and me and my sister and a few of my other Pentaholics, there wasn't any really merch at that time, so we printed out pictures. And we all did this. We printed out different pictures of Pentatonix for them to autograph, and Avi's grandmother just got a real big kick out of that, and how much we knew about them and all that. So while we're standing in line, because they were selling their first ever merch, like t-shirts and stuff, so of course we got some of those. But while we were just standing in line chit-chatting, she basically adopted us, me, my sister, and two friends who that we had met up there. She had adopted us as honorary family members, and she meant that whole 100%. They let the families in early and stuff. She made us come with her. She's like, those are my family too. They're coming. And I mean, it was just, she was so nice. And so we all became friends on Facebook too. But she remembered us when we were in Boston a few months later. And she was like, my family. And it was just, they were just like his aunts, and this is all obvious family because his aunts was there, his nieces, his grandma, I didn't meet his parents, his mom, until, did I meet his mom? Was it his mom? I think it was his mom until later. I think Pentacon, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. But his grandma was always there, and his aunt, a few aunts, I think, and then his little, I guess that would be his little cousin. And she was young then. And I just looked on Facebook, and girlie's grown, out of college and everything. It's crazy. But it was, so just all that to say, it's been a journey. I've enjoyed the entire journey. And I'd always knew that they would blow up. Always knew. That's why I put so much stock and faith. And I told everybody, they're going to get a Grammy. They got 3. They get, they're going to blow up. Acapella or not, they going to blow up. And what did they do? They blew up. Y'all can quote me on this, but I think they was the first, y'all can look it up because I'm not certain, but this is what I think. They were the first acapella group to sell out Madison Square Garden. An acapella group sold out Madison Square Garden. And I think they did it more than once. And they've sold out a few of their, actually pretty much most of their tours when they go on to, it's been a journey, and I'm here for the next 15, okay? So and I'm just glad I was there from the beginning. So to honor that and to honor the 15 years they've been together, I'm going back to the beginning, and we're going to react to some of my most favorite performances from the sing-off. So if there's an overlay, it's because it got blocked, but we're going to still do it. So I love a lot, except for OMG, so their 9th performance on the sing-off, I loved their whole 12 performance run. And all the stuff they did in between and after. But there are certain performances that I always go back to. Like, I've watched these hundreds upon hundreds of times. It's disgusting how many times I've watched these specific performances. So these were the ones I think that sealed the deal. Like, as each one came up, they solidified for me. So by the time we got to my last favorite performance, I was hooked. I was a Pentaholic all day. I don't even think we had that name yet. I was a Pentaholic all day. 100. I was all in. Okay, so we're going to go in order. Now, I'm going to try to just do just the performance, except for this first one. Just the performance, not the comments from the judges and stuff, even though I'll usually always watch that, just to try to mitigate getting blocked. But I will highly recommend you guys, if you have not, to go and watch all their performances with the judges' comments and stuff, and the intros to those performances, because it's awesome. And they just got... All right, y'all. Look. So let's get it. Let go. This one, the first one, okay. First performance this is their very first performance. First time I ever saw them. And this is E.T. by Katy Perry featuring Kanye West. And this is Pentatonix's first performance on the Sing Off Season 3. Back in 2011.
We are Pentatonix from Arlington, Texas.
Oh, Oh, the quality is
Mitch, Kirsty, and I are the trio. We're best friends, and we sang together in high school.
I don't know if I could get it to be better, because that's kind of how it was back then. And this is at 7:20, y'all, so I don't think we're getting that no better.
Just out of control. Like, everywhere we go, we're always singing.
Whoa, whoa. Can I get a large caramel macchiato?
Avi, we met through a friend. He had like a great reputation of being this amazing bass.
So good, and it's easy on a wallet, yeah.
Scott found Kevin through YouTube.
One of my videos had gotten 900,000 views, and I was so surprised.
My friend had showed me Kevin's video, and I knew he was the missing piece to our group.
We listen to a lot of pop and R&B, dubstep, electro. We kind of try to incorporate all that into our music.
We have this ability to take top 40 songs, integrate it into our soulfulness, make a remake that people will really enjoy.
Being on Sing Off is very serious to us. We really want to win it so we can start careers in what we love to do. That's the dream.
Scott brought Avi and I in to take Pentatonix to the next level. There's a lot of pressure to live up to those expectations.
We want to prove that we can win this show, and for Pentatonix, there really is no plan B at all. We feel like this is our moment, our ticket out of Arlington, to do something big.
Will the new additions to the group propel them into the spotlight?
If y'all don't know, 96 Degrees, boy band, Nick Lachey.
Performing E.T. by...
In recent years, him and his wife, Love is Blind on Netflix.
Katy Perry, here's Pentatonix.
This is a great season.
Oh, you're an alien. Your touch so foreign. It's supernatural. Let's try to rest me out.
Come on!
Could it be the devil? Could it be an angel? Your touch magnetizing. Feels like I am floating. You're from a whole nother world. A different dimension. You open my eyes, and I'm ready to go into the light. Kiss me, kiss me, inflate me with your love and fill me with your poison. Take me, touch and take me. Wanna be a victor, ready for abduction.
Y'all hear that? And Kevin and Avi, they just, yo, they made, even on this performance, those other people in the stands and then the other acts, I know they was like, oh shit, because they did that.
This is transcendental on another level. Oh.
And Avi's doing the overtone singing where he's doing two tones at once. Like, I just want y'all to he's doing two tones at once, overtone singing. That one of his skills.
This is transcendental on another level. Oh, you're my lucky star.
Wanna walk on your wavelength. Tell me that when you vibrate, for you I'd risk it
Kiss me, and take me with your love and fill me with your poison. Take me, take me. Wanna be a victor, ready for abduction.
Like, they even had Nick saying, wow.
Pentatonix, Channelings, and Katy Perry. That was some good stuff.
Of course
Man.
it was.
Sarah,
Of course it was.
what do you think?
I feel like Katie's in the room with us, don't you?
Yeah.
Right? That was sick. That was so good. That was so good. First of all, I love that you guys are being so ambitious with the songs that you're choosing to arrange. Top 40 and club songs, those are not easy to do with, 18 and 20 voices, much less just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love that each of you had a little moment in that song where you got to just really shine and just sparkle, and we got to see all the dimensions of you, and I feel like an alien now. That's good.
Ben, what'd you think?
I thought it was a really great ride, and you were all dead on with each other with your plan. It's all about the groove. The harmonies that were complementing the melody were what was moving at the top, and that was really, really cool. The syncopations were awesome. The arrangement was great. Kevin's effects were wicked awesome.
Sick.
Wicked awesome.
Your low end is impressive. I mean, in general, you've got the club low end that you're looking for, and that's going to be a really hard thing to find in an a cappella group. Only thing I'd say is I'd take that song slower. You're dead on with each other. It's just you might have lost a little suspense when you came out of the gate a couple clicks fast. But I thought it was really great, and it was a lot of fun. Thanks.
Sean?
Oh, man.
When he starts stretching, that's a good thing, by the way.
Man, Scott, you bad, boy.
Yes!
Man, I heard those riffs, son. I heard those riffs, bruh, and it was off the hook.
Yeah, so did
Yo, Kev, I swear y'all were cheating. Because the beat and the bass, and it's so refreshing to hear like a real bass. Like we had a guy in our group. That was a real bass, you know what I'm saying? And Avi, let me tell you something, man. Like, for you to like move like this, you know how hard it is to actually be on key being a bass and standing still? Let alone doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, crazy. I enjoyed the performance. I loved it. And how you kept up with the riffs, Scott. Boy, you're a bass. I enjoyed it.
That's where the nickname Beast came from. Whenever, if you hear Pentaholic talk about Scott as a beast, it was because of Sean. And also, Meat and Potatoes. He nicknamed Kevin and Avi, Meat and Potatoes. It was Sean who gave them those nicknames. That's why we still use them to this day. Pentaholics use them to this day. Some newer ones may not know where that came from, but it was Sean from Boyz II Men who named them Beast and Meat and Potatoes. Oh, yes, that was awesome. All right, so now we're going to go to my next favorite performance, which is the fifth performance.
Next up, a group of...
Fifth performance from the sing-off, which is Pentatonix, Love Lockdown. Both Kanye West. Love Lockdown, Kanye West. This right here, this was the one that solidified. Because at that time, I was still waffling. I liked Pentatonix, Afro Blue, Dartmouth Airs, and what was that one school? Another group I liked, but I can't remember. It wasn't the Yellow Jackets. It wasn't them. It was I can't even remember. They did Every Little Step You Take by Bobby Brown on one of the thing, and I just love them because of that one performance. But my top three was Pentatonix, Afro Blue, and Dartmouth Airs. And so, but after this performance, Pentatonix, and then the rest. Like before, they was all like this, going up. But this one put Pentatonix up here, and they stayed and forever like that. So.
Acapella remixers who always put a futuristic spin on modern music. Now Pentatonix is gearing up for a hit from a hip-hop artist known for being on the cutting edge.
Let's forward that because they'll copyright it just for that. You can't find it.
I think you guys were sent back from the future to save a cappella and do it in a futuristic way.
To see the audience react like that and the judges react like that,
Showed them that they wasn't playing.
it was like surreal.
It also gives us the confidence to continue taking risks because we can take the risks that hopefully are the right ones and hopefully the judges will like it. Doing Hip Hop Week, we're kind of going the opposite route of what is expected.
So keep your love locked down.
This week's song, we chose to do Love Lockdown by Kanye West.
We've actually discussed that we're not having a rap in our song and the pros and cons of that.
Not rapping in Hip Hop Week is a risk because the other group's going to be doing it and they could either kill it or it could be a disadvantage.
Especially Urban Method, we need to watch out for because this is their forte.
I mean, Urban
I
Method
feel
was
like
cool with
they're a
their
group
equipment
that's
and all.
kind of in our same vibe.
As a basis song, is the one song that's going to like show what I can do, and I have some parts in it that if I don't nail, it's going to just totally take away from the song. We're definitely afraid of being eliminated, that's for sure. Every week we psych ourselves out. Now the $200,000 in the recording contract is in sight, so it's becoming real and serious to us.
Right now, we really have to be on top of our A game. One wrong note, we're out.
Hoping to lock down a spot in the next episode, performing Kanye West's Love Lockdown. Here is Pentatonix.
Put your headphones on. You got to.
I'm not loving you way I wanted to. What I had to do, had to run from you. I'm in love with you, but the vibe is wrong, and it haunted me all the way home. So you never know, never know, never know enough till it's over, love, till we lose control. System overload, oh, screaming no, 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 no. I'm not loving you way I wanna move and escape from you, so I keep it low, keep a secret code, so everybody else don't have to know. So keep your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down, love locked down, keeping your love locked down, your love locked down, keeping your love locked down. You lose. I'm not loving you the way I wanted to. I can't keep my cool, so I keep it true. I got something to lose, so I gotta move. I can't keep myself and still keep you too, so I keep in mind when I'm on my own. So if I'm alone in the danger zone, how many times did I tell you so we finally got through? You lose.
Pentatonix. That was sick.
Yes.
Sarah, what'd you think?
What I love about live performance is that you feel in the room, you feel it right now when someone's been in the sweet spot because everybody went there with you. You guys delivered on that performance. Kevin, you said it in the video about taking risks and feeling validated, and I think you guys have this really unique niche. You know how to push this genre and this format to the edge and do it really, really seamlessly and really well. So kudos to you. Scott, what? I really appreciate that you seem to be really conscious about showing restraint and as any good superhero knows, power is knowing when to use it. It's really effective, the way that you're approaching your vocals. And Mitch, that was amazing!
That was the first time. Was it the first time, though? Maybe that people really saw Mitch, you know what I'm saying, for his the higher pitch, because he was singing a lot in his lower register during the sing-off. I don't know if he was afraid or timid with it, but he did. But on this song, he got it. He got the show, you know, that Mitchiness of him. Okay, so people were kind of like, "Where did this come from?"
That you're approaching your vocals. And Mitch, that was amazing! Avi and Kirsty as well. Like, you guys are, everybody's part is well placed and well thought out, and you guys are such a tight ensemble. It's really, really stellar. Thank you.
Ben?
That was primal. It just had this primal thing to it, and Kevin still looks pissed off. He's still in character. He's like, and Kevin and Avi, that's just at the beginning was mean, really mean. Mitch, the descending violin part was awesome on the minor chord. That was really a lot of fun. That was very cool. Great teamwork. Scott's always great. Nice work, guys.
Sean?
You know how, like, something's real good that, like, you make, like, an ugly face? You know what I'm saying? Like, when you hear something, you go, ugh, like, it makes you sick to your stomach. It was, why, though? Why did y'all do it like that? Like, listen, being on the sing-off ain't just for y'all. It's for me, too. Because I sit and I'm in awe of all of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I get little pieces. Listen, I'm still a performer, so you best believe all the things that I hear tonight, I'm like this on the low-low. The cool thing about y'all is that, like, you can single out everybody's part. Like, that's what makes Pentatonix, all 5 of you. You know what I'm saying? You guys have always been risk takers, and it's worked in your favor. Like, as Ben Folds would say, he would say, you guys are from the future. That's good. Man, that performance was cold, man. Good job.
Okay.
Thank you, judges.
So, yeah. So, after this one, like I said, I was all in. Yeah, all in, you know, by then. So then this one, my next favorite performance was the 7th performance. Y'all, wait till y'all. 7th performance. Stop. Okay. 7th performance, Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. Y'all heard me. Born to Be Wild. Yes, the rock song. Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. You'll see. Yo. Okay, so their 6th performance was a Britney Spears medley. They killed that, okay? I'm going to just say that now, but that's not one of my all-time favorites. So we had the 1st, the 5th, now we at the 7th. So, yeah.
Last week, Pentatonix delivered a powerful and sexy Britney Spears medley.
Don't you know that you're toxic?
You guys are techno acapella DJs to me, man.
This is a big deal to all of us. Some of us are missing school for this, so we're making a big sacrifice, but it's amazing because we're still here and we feel great about it.
This week, we're doing rock. Oh, this is hard to do rock and, like, feel it.
With rock, you have a rhythm and a lead guitar, bass, drums, background singers. We don't have enough voices for that.
We're doing Born to Be Wild, and I'm going to sing the solo. I am glad we got the song Born to Be Wild because our group is so wild. But we're not a heavy metal group, so capturing that headbanging rock has been kind of hard for us.
There's a voice.
Alright, I'll show you.
Our biggest struggle in the rock song is Kirsty getting her part. She's been really sick. She was like vomiting last night. She's losing her voice as the show's been so hard on her.
Like a true nature child.
Okay, wait, right here.
It's just like making it really hard to put everything together because we're always missing a person. And we don't have 16 people to hide behind. If we're missing a person, we're missing Pentatonix.
We're going on really soon, and I'm really worried about how the performance is going to go, and I don't want to feel like that force that's holding down our group. We want to win this so badly. It's really hard, and I just hope my voice will hold out.
Stepping into the spotlight to show off their wild side, performing Born to Be Wild by Steppenwolf. Here's Pentatonix.
Okay? Now, I would just say, this is voices, y'all. Let's go back just a little bit and listen to this.
Get your motor running. Head out on the highway. Looking for adventure. For whatever comes our way. Oh, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all your guns at once and explode into space. Like a true nature's child. You were born, wanna be wild. And we fly so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Hey. Born to be wild. Hey. I like to see the lightning. Heavy metal thunder. Racing in the wind. And the feeling that I'm under. Come on. Oh, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns. Explode into space. Oh, like a true nature's child. We were born to be wild. And I fly so high, never wanna die.
Sorry. Did you hear Bitch in the back? Kirsty's like, ah, and Bitch is like, ah. Yo. They are killing it.
We were born to be wild. We were born.
Come on.
Oh boy.
That's why he said, oh boy, because he knew they won this. And this is only the the 7th performance. But that, oh boy, come on now.
Oh boy. Way to start us off, guys. Let's go ahead and go to the experts. Sarah,
And they
what'd you think?
started it off.
You blow my mind consistently.
Wow.
That was incredible. You know, listening to you guys talk earlier about sacrifice for your passion for
I
music.
gotta stop watching the whole thing. Y'all, I forgot I'm recording a video and I don't need this video to be that long. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the next. So my next favorite performance is the 10th performance. This right now, this performance, I mean, as of for me personally, after Love Lockdown, after the 5th performance, they was the winners to me. But even more so after the 7th performance, everything after that, they was just showing off. Quite as good. Now, I say that, but I will say Dartmouth Airs and Afro Blue, yeah, because they made it, yeah, and Afro Blue, they all stepped it up. So it was season 3 was fucking awesome, okay? But they all stepped up their game, you know. But both Dartmouth Airs from Dartmouth University and Afro Blue from Howard University, HBCU. You know, they were school groups. So those people were graduating eventually. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be the same, even though getting that record deal, they could have just put out one album and been done with it. But, well, we saw what happened with that. But anyway. But so the competition was still good, but in my mind, Pentatonix was the winners. But I still like the other two as well for the competition's sake, because they gave them competition, but also they were very, like, the acapella community is not that, I mean, it's big, but it's not that big. So there wasn't like that big rivalry behind the scenes. Like, they was learning from each other. Like, Scott was reaching out and seeking out Afro Blue members to get help. All the basses from all the different, you know, the basses had a bass thing, you know, they was because they all performed together in the opening performances of the show too. And then I think did they do, or did they save that for the next season? I think I can't recall if they did battles for, you know, the people who were leaving or not, but you know, so they did do a lot of stuff. Different groups did a lot of stuff behind the scenes. So I'm sure there was some snark, but it wasn't like no, you know, cutthroat type stuff. These are all singers. They love to sing. So people in acapella, you just using everybody's voices. So there's a lot of stuff you can do, you know, behind the scenes. So they were doing that. But this is the 10th performance. Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. And Pentatonix is doing this. So yeah, y'all already know, right?
For our next contenders, the quest for the title started with 3 small-town friends. Now their shared passion and the added talents of an innovative rhythm section have taken Pentatonix all the way to the national stage.
It's pretty insane that just a year ago we were putting up a little YouTube video, and now we're kind of succeeding on a national television show.
For them to say that, we realized, oh wait, this might be something big. One of the things that we're known for is the bag of tricks that we have.
We always try to take big risks each week. We've been lucky because they've paid off well, but there are only 5 groups in the competition now, and we're taking bigger and bigger risks. That makes me really worry.
People are kind of expecting that Pentatonix twist on the song, and it's getting harder every week because we want to think of new stuff and try to improve and improve and improve and impress the audience more and more.
It's like really heartbreaking to think about this all ending, because for one thing, we wouldn't be together anymore because we all live in different places, but getting the recording contract would be so amazing, and to be doing this and be together, it would mean the world to all of us.
We didn't even know we would make it this far, and we're kind of freaking out. We really want it now, and we really feel like we can win.
Hoping to get some loving from the judges. Performing Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye, here is Pentatonix.
My Mitch, he just started that out. He won there. They won right there. So let's just go back. Like, this Mitch was so slowly showing his skills as they went on. Like,
I've been really trying, baby, to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Let's get it on. Should never be wrong if the love is true. knows, hey, true. And I don't wanna worry, no, I don't wanna push, baby. Whoa, no. So come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, baby. Stop beating around the bush. Yeah, 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 I wanna get it on. Let's get it on. No.
Pentatonix.
I also have to give honorable mention to the 8th performance. I can't believe I forgot to put that in there, but when they did was it the Country Week when Kirsty was the lead? That's one of my favorites too, and I'm not sure why I couldn't find it. Why I didn't put that in here. But anywho, y'all heard that, right? Y'all heard all that, right? Okay. Like, they was just showing off by there. But I must say, also, the Dartmouth Airs and did Afro Blue do good? Yeah. And Afro Blue did very well this week, too. I mean, it was, come on, Motown Week or whatever. Come on. Can you go wrong on that? But, yeah, so, okay. This, I watched this a sickeningly amount of times, too. So, next, the final one that is one of my all-times is, of course, the last performance, the 12th performance. This was the voting performance. Well, I guess 11, too. The episode, but this was their last chance. Excuse me. Before the votes of us folks. And I voted my tail off. But this was, this one is only the performance, okay. So they did, this was the judge's choice, and so they chose Dog Days Are Over by Florence and the Machine for their final performance before the vote. So, so you can see it, like, watch the group. You can see, they know this is your last chance. And look what they do. Look what they do! Come on. Another rock song.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track. Coming towards her, stuck, still no turning back. She hit around corners.
Come on, see, Avi's doing overturn again.
She killed it with kisses, and for all that she fled. The dark days are over. The dark days are done. The horses are coming, so you better run fast for your mother, run fast for your father, run for your children, for your sisters and brothers. Leave all your love and your loyalty behind. You can't carry it with you if you want to survive. The dark days are over. The dark days are gone. Can you hear the horses? Hear they never wanted anything from you except everything you had, and what was left after that too.
I'm sorry. We gotta go back. Because this is when Mitch showed who he was. Like, he was leading up to like, he was getting more confident and leading up to it. And then just showed his ass. Okay? Just, like, the judges, like, this isn't going to have the judges' comments. But like I said, y'all need to go find the video with the judges' comments. Because they complimented Mitch so much. It was the crowd. He showed himself, okay? Where he should have. The last performance.
Except everything you had, and what was left after that too. Run for your mother and dance for your father. Run for your children, for your sisters and your brothers. Leave all your love in your loyalty behind. You can't carry it with if you want to survive.
Popping. They wanted this, and they got it. Okay? They got it. But y'all see what I mean? Like, just these 5, 6, because, I mean, you know, Avi left, we got Matt. So, but these 6 people, human beings, 5 at a time, but these human beings are stupidly talented. Okay? It's sick. Kirsty is on Broadway right now. That's all I'm saying. Like, and I know they're getting their album together, you know, so just a happy anniversary, Pentatonix, from someone who's been there from day one. You have never failed to bring me joy. Like, I've spent so many hours listening to you, getting my dopamine shots, supporting you. Your concerts are amazing, whether it's your regular album concerts and your covers and stuff, or Christmas, either one. I love that you brought me all these different people, fellow Pentaholics, to meet, make friends with, your families, sharing and giving of their time to us Pentaholics, you know, because they didn't have to do that, you know, at all. And fans can be cray-cray. And I'm just, and seeing you all grow, like, all of you are, most of you are married with your own children, like, just being able to see all the growth in these 15 years, like, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Happy 15th anniversary. All right, y'all. This video is probably long as heck. So, if you enjoyed that, if you're a Pentaholic and you rocking with them, hit that like button. If you stayed through this whole thing, you obviously one of my people. So, what you doing? Hit that subscribe button. It helps me out. It's free. If you know, more importantly, click on that notification bell. That way you'll be notified the next time I drop. If you think someone else, another Pentaholic, anybody, the fandom, should see this reaction, hype the video. Share, because sharing is caring. So pass it on. Pass it on. All right, y'all. I will see you in the next one. Peace.